Hi there guys, Sheila from How We Homeschool the Austins, and I'm talking about unit studies that we're doing. This is considered part of our basket time or together learning that we do, and we've just started for spring 2018, a couple new unit studies. So we're doing one on Africa that I posted in another video, check that out, and we're doing one on birds. We also do Life of Fred Math, Spelling Wisdom, Family Read-Alouds, Bible study time, and poetry, and we do some art appreciation during that time as well. Sometimes we watch some YouTube videos like Crash Course or Geography Now. So what I'm going to talk about right now is the Simply Charlotte Mason Presents, Learning About Birds. This is the unit study that we're kind of using just as a loose guide, and it has this coloring book. You can get it from Amazon, it's pretty cheap. And as I read the bird book for children to the kids, they'll color the corresponding bird that we're learning about in duotangs with photocopies of this, like that. And sometimes if we're interested, we'll look up extra facts in field guides, and we'll keep our eye out for the birds that we've learned about. We might listen to like a YouTube recording of that bird singing so that we can identify it when we're out on our nature walks. And around the house we have lots of different field guides and birding books that we can reference to. So this Burgess Bird Book for Children that we're going to be using, it's a living book style. It is animals' perspective in the spring of the birds coming back, and you just learn about nature and learn about it through like a story, but it's actually teaches you a lot of facts, and so it's a really gentle way to learn, and we really enjoy learning this way. So again, I just bought this off of Amazon. It wasn't very expensive. We'll do a chapter a day, and we finished this book a couple of weeks ago, Listening for Lions by Gloria Wellen, and it works perfectly. It was such a good introduction and great timing because we're doing the Africa unit study and the bird unit study, and that's what this book is really about. It's a living book, it's a fictional book, and it ties in Africa and the study of birds, nature study of birds. And so it was just so perfect. We loved this book so much, and I'm going to be picking up more books by Gloria Wellen, this author. I would highly recommend this one as well. It's a good read. And on top of that, we're going to be going to lots of nature-filled areas, bird-filled areas, and we have bird feeders all at the front of our house with a big window where we homeschool, so my kids are always looking out there, watching the birds, looking at the birds, sometimes sketching them, counting them, and that's really a lot of fun. We'll be going to marshes and trails and stuff this summer and keeping our eyes out for the birds that we learn about. This is an American goldfinch in the winter sketch that my daughter did, and this isn't even part of like anything that I told her that she had to do. She drew it because she was interested in it and she wanted to look up what kind of bird it was, and we couldn't get a good picture, so she sketched it. So that's another good way to learn. For nature study and gentle science, this is a really recommended Charlotte book, Anna Bosford Comstock, Handbook of Nature. And it is just black and white. It's pretty big. Some parts of it are kind of dry, I find, but there's some really cute stories in here that you can find. Like if you were to be looking at squirrels and learning about squirrels because your kids were interested in them, you might look in here and you could find like a really cool story and some poems and stuff and some facts all in one about squirrels. And this again I just got off Amazon. It's a great resource to have in your home for nature study. And last year we did Karen Androla's Pocket of Pine Cones, Nature Study with the Gentle Art of Learning. It's a story for mother culture. So I think that it's kind of geared towards moms to read in a Charlotte Mason Living Book approach to teach the moms how to teach nature study. But I read it to the kids, and we looked stuff up together as we read it, and we all really enjoyed this book. Again, I'm pretty sure that you can get it from Amazon. If not, Simply Charlotte Mason does have it, and it is a beautiful book. I think Tree of Life and maybe Learning House and Godrich might carry it as well. But anyways, this is an awesome book, and if you're new to nature study and living books, I would really suggest that this would be a great one to have on your shelf as well. So that's how we're going to do our science unit study on nature this spring, and I'm really, really excited about it. I think that it will be really fun. I've wanted to do it for a while, and it's been on our shelves, kind of in the plan books, and I think it's going to come right at the right time. Anyways, have a wonderful night. Thank you.